The Sandman Season 2, Part 2 tells a more condensed, targeted plot than Season 1 and the first half of Season 2, which were more episodic experiences that brought Tom Sturridge's dream of the endless closer to becoming something human. The program admits that a tale is worth telling regardless of how it ends, but it also doesn't try to conceal the fact that it's sorry to go and wants us to feel the same way. With Dream facing his past and resolve to postpone the darkness he knew was ahead of him, The Sandman Season 2 Part 1 left viewers feeling uneasy. With deliberate motion, The Sandman accelerates toward its unavoidable end. The exhilarating possibility that things will change whether we like it or not, is more important than the unrelenting chase of fate. Although the season's ending carries a lot of weight, there is still adventure in the self-reflective last chapters of what will go down as a notable contribution to the fantasy genre. Even though the King of Dreams isn't prepared to say goodbye, Netflix's fantasy series attempts to give us a little hope amid all the farewells. After all, good things come to an end. It should come as no surprise that The Sandman starts slowly, revealing how all the strands will neatly weave together while tying up unnecessary story pieces to get to the second chapter of Season 2. The emotional weight of the story's ambitious finale, however, serves as justification for the series' slow parts. A major theme in Volume 2 is grief, as Morpheus not only fears but secretly longs for the punishment that the Furies would inflict on him for his part in his son's demise and agony. In Volume 2, the parent-child relationships that were hinted at in Volume 1 fully emerge. We are reminded that Dream is a son as well as a parent and that there are always good reasons to be kind to those who wish to improve. The Sandman deeply admires the act of being human, which is intertwined with this desire. If the first volume of The Sandman Season 2 was a sort of apology tour for Dream, the second volume is a nostalgia tour, with old characters from Season 1 reuniting to mark the conclusion of the narrative. As usual, The Sandman blurs the distinction between good and bad, heroes and villains. Everything in the story is just as it is, just like the Endless themselves, but that doesn't mean that things can't change. According to The Sandman, the beauty of storytelling and having the courage to dream is that the possibilities never go away, even when the curtain has been drawn. Boyd Holbrook's comeback as the Corinthian in Volume 2 delighted me. He was a lesson gone wrong rather than a real villain, despite being a fearsome antagonist in Season 1. This time, Holbrook is equally endearing, but as The Sandman notes, his nightmares must be different since the dream that brought him back is different. One unexpected highlight of this half of the season is his chemistry with Jenna Coleman and the surprising pairing of Johanna Constantine and the Corinthian. Many actors, including Holbrook and Coleman, contribute their skills to The Sandman, giving the show a sense of vitality and significance despite its fantastical plotlines. The time and effort that have gone into the series is evident in these performances as well as the consistently exquisitely designed visual universe. In terms of narrative, The Sandman ponders the meaning of dreams, storytelling, and our legacy after death. The series makes the case that the fact that stories we produce and consume have an ending defines them, whether or not viewers would agree. The Sandman occasionally goes too far in trying to play on our emotions with its broad assertions about the essence of life and love. Although nuance is sometimes lost in the shuffle due to its large ensemble and ambitious premise, it is easily forgiven. The performances, however, firmly ground the series in the emotional realism that initially drew us to The Sandman. It's possible that The Sandman isn't quite ready to leave. Fortunately, it is prepared to acknowledge that nothing, not even the King of Dreams and his capacity to inspire some of the most amazing tales ever recorded, endures forever. Thank you for watching.